We're up to Siman Yud Aleph Sif Vav. The Mechaber says like this: Im Osim mit Semer Gozler. Again, these halachas are not as practical, but we're going straight. The Mechaber is talking about what type of material can be used to be made tzitzis, to make the strings. So says the Mechaber, if let's say you have stolen wool, so it's puzzle. You're not allowed to use stolen wool to make it into tzitzis. T'chsiv va'asu lahem mishalahem. You have to own the tzitzis. The same way you're not allowed to use a lulav that's stolen, you can't use strings that are stolen. It's puzzle. Says the Ramah. The Ramah says v'dafka shegazal achutim. The Ramah says, and the Mishnah Berurah explains that according to the Magen Avram, the Ramah and the Mechaber are not in agreement. Meaning, according to the Mechaber, all aspects of the tzitzis, if they're stolen, are not good to be used. You cannot use them. The Ramah disagrees. The Ramah says it's dafka shegazal achutim. It's dafka if you stole strings that are already made, because if they're already made, the halacha is that when you steal something before the owner gives up hope, you can't keep it. So because in halacha you can't keep it, you can't use it as tzitzis. But says the Ramah, avum gazal tsemer v'asim chutim. Let's say I steal wool and I turn it into strings, so then it's okay. Ksherim, it's kosher. Why is it kosher? It's not the best, but why is it kosher? So the Mishnah Berurah explains there's two opinions. One opinion holds that it's dafka when there's yiyush, the owners gave up hope, and when you change it from wool to strings, there was a change in the name. It's no longer called wool, it's called chutim. So because there's shinoi shame and there's yiyush, it's now mine. Then the Mishnah Berurah brings another opinion that holds even without yiyush, it's called shinoi maisa. If I steal something and then I change it, it's mine now. So therefore, according to Ramah, you could use that. The Mechaber, Svardim, not into this. The Mishnah Berurah says, the Mechaber would say all forms of stolen tzitzis, you could play the games of it's technically yours, it's not kosher for tzitzis, but says the Ramah, it's kosher. Miu l'chachila asla. Ramah says, not good. L'chachila is not good. This is not the way to make tzitzis, but it technically works. Now, two more halachas. Chutin she'ulin halvahi d'lehaji be'inayu u'kedidei dami. Okay, when you borrow something, you might say the word borrowing, but often when you say the word borrow, you don't mean borrow. If I say, can I borrow 2 eggs? You're not getting the eggs back. It's my way of saying, can I have 2 eggs? And maybe I'll pay you back 2 eggs, but those eggs you're not getting back. So let me ask you a question. If I go to someone and I say, can I borrow strings I need for my tzitzis? So says the Shulchan Aruch, it's okay. Meaning, it's not considered borrowed. You don't expect to get those strings back. You see, if you expect to get the strings back and at borrowing, but it's still yours, then I can't use it as strings because lahem mishalhem, I have to own it. Says the Mechaber, no. When people say, can I have strings, what they mean is, can I have it as a gift? I'll maybe pay you back, but it's mine now. So because it's actually yours, you could use it as tzitzis. The Mechaber is saying, forget about stolen. I have to own the strings. Mishalahem, lahem, mishalhem. Like the same way lulav, you can't borrow someone's lulav the first day, you have to own it. Same thing with strings, you have to actually own it. So says the Mechaber, if I borrow strings, if you expect to get them back, then I don't own them. The answer is no. When you give someone strings to borrow, they understand it's yours. You're not getting back those strings. It's a halva. Halva means I lend you money. If I lend you $20, I don't expect to get back the same $20 bill. That $20 is yours. You can mekadesh an isha with it. It just means that I owe you $20. So too it is with strings. I owe you new strings, but the strings that you gave me are 100% mine. Okay, we'll stop it.